What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream over on Twitch daily at This Is Aftersound. So come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways here on the channel every week. All you have to do to enter is leave your in-game username in the comments, and I'll pick out my favorite ones, the ones that add value to the community that we are building here every week on the weekly Q&A videos. So, a little bit of a provocative title. Let me go ahead and just preface first and foremost to say that I am still a big fan of this game. I am still a big believer. I have not sold any of my SPS or assets, and I believe in the long term what this game is trying to do. Now, we cannot deny, though, that SPS is tanking. And the market sentiment has spoken. Let me go ahead over here to Hive Engine. The market sentiment has spoken. SPS is up a little bit. We were just down under 44 cents, maybe just a minute or so ago. Or not a minute, but sometime earlier today. Voucher prices have also hit an all-time low. We can see since they first started on October 17th, we are sitting at about $14.51, so $14.51 today. So what do I mean that SPS is tanking? And that I totally agree with it, right? It's just, this is what the market has dictated. And I don't think that with the given information we have right now about where SPS, Splinterlands, and the voucher system are going in the future, they were somewhat devalued in the last AMA, right? So that is really the tough pill to swallow in a sense. Because all along, we've been hearing, okay, there's going to be a metered approach. There's going to be a metered approach, and it may be as high as like 7 million packs. And even if it was 7 million packs that were going to require vouchers, we were expecting 1, maybe 2 million packs a month. That would be 3 months out. Now, what they've done by saying that there will only be a 30-day period during the general sale that you will require vouchers, and that will only eat up 2 million of the 15 million packs, right? So you have 1 million for the pre-sale, 2 million for the general sale with vouchers, and then that leaves 12 million total for the public sale once vouchers are no longer required. So in a sense, it's a cascading effect here, right? There are a lot of people who are selling their vouchers. I mean, Bulldog, I just watched one of his videos earlier today, said that he sold all of his vouchers. And a lot of other people are probably feeling the same way, because now there's a sentiment like, oh, I can wait, 30 days after the general sale starts. I don't need the vouchers, and there's going to be 12 million packs available. I'm going to jump in, make sure that I'm one of the first people to grab it. Why pay a premium, right, for these vouchers? And so therefore, with less demand, less interest in the vouchers, the prices have come down. And to this point, what has been the utility of SPS? The only reason that SPS spiked all the way back in September, right, mid-September, during the AMA where they revealed that SPS staking would be required for vouchers, this is the only utility that SPS has right now, right? And again, I'm stressing to you, I have not sold any SPS. In fact, I have been considering selling vouchers for SPS because the utility of SPS has not been fully decided, right? And we know, per Aggroed, per the AMAs, that in the future, SPS will have a much larger role, a much higher utility in the game, and therefore, still has a lot of value, in my opinion, and I'm sure the opinion of many people who are very heavily involved in the game. But as of right now, for the purposes of the Chaos Legion presale, that utility has sunk through the floor quite a bit, right? Because now people are seeing, I can wait, I don't need to pay a premium. What's the point of now even staking SPS for vouchers? The prices of vouchers are tanking. You will not really need vouchers in the short to medium term once the pre-sale and 30-day public sale voucher system are done. So what is the utility of vouchers? Why should I even be staking my SPS? Well, as I've said, you're getting a 50+% APR on your SPS. But for those of you who are selling off to buy other in-game assets, I don't blame you. Like I guess that's the point I'm trying to say. I don't blame you, because as somebody who bought in at 20 cents or 25 cents, whatever it was, at 30 cents, if you're coming away and you're pulling, you're pulling a 1.5, 2, or potentially 3x profit, or even 4x if you sold near the top. I mean, hey, that's a wise investing decision, right? You got to take profits and you do what's best for you. I'm not sitting here trying to judge anybody for selling SPS. As I said, with the limited information we have right now, the utility of SPS has gone down tremendously. Now, here's what bothers me, right? And this channel was never meant to be a hopium. I'm not a shill for the game. I just genuinely love the game. And I'm trying to stress that I do believe in the long term that this game will be very successful and that investing in in-game assets will be beneficial, including SPS, right? All I'm saying right now is that the price of SPS, the general sentiment, is warranted. And so my issue, right, one of the things that kind of irked me a little bit was the fact that we are getting incomplete information. What do I mean by that? So in each of these AMAs, there was this potential talk, the voucher system is coming. Actually, today we still don't even have the full white paper for the vouchers, right? That hasn't even been published yet. But because of the fact that we didn't have all the information, in fact, it was incomplete and we were just hearing rumblings, right? Most of the time it's aggro just kind of thinking out loud. A lot of people were basing their decisions on that, investing decisions. I was basing my investing decisions on that, thinking that, wow, vouchers are going to be valuable for at least, 3 to 6 months after the release of Chaos Legion, because those were the rumblings that were being told. Now, everybody's going to come on here and think that I'm trying to hate on the team, hate on the AMAs. No, I'm not. I believe in taking full ownership of every action that you take in your life. And for me, and I'm sure many others, for me though, at least, I was making investment decisions based on incomplete information, right? I actually appreciate the fact that the team does AMAs every single week, and the fact that they share so much information, even if it's just working information and incomplete information. Now, the fault lies in me because I made financial decisions, investing decisions, based on what the team was generally talking about, right? And I'm not trying to attribute any malice or any shadiness to the team. All I'm saying is that they have been very forthcoming with information whenever they have it. But the problem is that information is incomplete, and people who are investing, and I was one of them, people who are investing based on that information before it's fully released, this is what happens, right? Like, in the back of many people's minds, it was just like, at least in mine, there was this idea that vouchers are going to be valuable for a while. And genuinely speaking, I do believe vouchers are going to be valuable in the long run. So a part of me doesn't even want to sell vouchers. A part of me looks at this and says, vouchers are going to be going down in price as soon as the general sale starts, because as the Mavs were talking about, in the Mavericks channel, when we get to the public sale of Chaos Legion, why would anybody pay more than $4 for a voucher to get a bonus pack if they can just pay $4 for the pack itself? So at that point, the voucher price will have a ceiling, not a floor, a ceiling of $4, meaning that it'll probably be a lot less than $4, right? Or at least significantly less than $4 in order for people to be making that transaction just to get a bonus pack. So again, we don't have all of the information on vouchers. There's a sentiment that I somewhat agree with, that all this pushback against the vouchers, I don't know if the team, consciously or unconsciously felt the need to cave to that pressure. I thought the voucher system was brilliant and was a great way to meter out the release and just have a way for everybody to have equal access by buying SPS, right? Buying and staking SPS or paying whatever the premium is on a third-party market. That will no longer be the case for 80% of Chaos Legion, right? 12 million packs are going to hit the market at a single time, and there is talk about it being sold out, not in months, not in weeks, not even in days, but in hours. I don't know what I subscribe to. I really don't. It's hard for me to put a gauge on it. The one statistic that jumps out to me, though, is if there are 1 million players 1 million active players. That is 12 packs per player and a total of $50 investment. And I would bet, for some people, I'm sure buying $50 worth of packs is out of the question, but there are definitely pools of whales that are planning to buy in the millions of packs. And I believe that's something I heard in the AMA that Agro mentioned offhand, right? So these packs are going to get scooped up very quickly. To be honest with you, a part of me is looking at that now and wondering, how do I get my hands on as many packs as possible day one, minute one, as soon as they become available, right? Because I do believe that they will sell out very quickly. And we are seeing here that already the premium to buy a secondhand pack is $7.20. And this will probably come down before the end of that general sale. And then we'll see a rise up once the packs are sold out. So, look, like I said, this channel is not about shilling hopium, and it's not, I'm not contracted or anything by the team. I don't even have communication with anyone on the team. So I'm just trying to be real with you about some of the blind spots that I had in terms of being very hyper focused on getting SPS, staking SPS, and really not having complete information. Now, keep in mind, in December, sorry, not in December, how far off can I look at this? So in September, September is where we're looking at. In September, we went up, and I think this is in US dollars. Yeah. So we were in the 25, I believe it went as low as 22-cent range before jumping up to almost $1. And I'm talking about SPS right now, jumping up to $1 once we got that information about Chaos Legion and that SPS staking would be required. Again, all speculation, and I'm not even trying to give price predictions here, but we can see a parabolic rise like this happen in the blink of an eye during a single AMA where the team talks about, here's how we are implementing SPS for such and why staking is so important, or here is something else that we are using vouchers for, and therefore staking SPS is going to be important. So I am actually not changing any of my investment strategy, right? I'm not changing any of my investment strategy. I am still holding on to SPS. I'm still staking all of my SPS. If anything, today I was considering flipping vouchers or flipping some of the DEC that I had won or earned from rentals into SPS, because SPS is down hugely right now. I mean, we're at this 45, 46 cent range, and can it go down further? Potentially, but this is not a price prediction channel, or that's not what I do. All I'm trying to say is that I see where the market sentiment is, and it's hard for me to disagree with it. Right? It's hard for me to disagree that, at least in the short term and based on the incomplete information that we have, which is still incomplete, right? And that's the part that gets to me. Is this makes sense. And if you sell your SPS and are flipping it back into cards, trying to improve your deck, trying to improve your rentals overall, whatever the case is, I understand. And I don't think that that's a wrong idea. I don't think that that's a bad idea, because the short-term utility of SPS has been nerfed in a sense. So again, it really just depends on what your investing strategy is. A part of me, like I said, buy when others are, the investing mantra is buy when others are fearful, and sell when others are, or be fearful when people are greedy, be greedy when people are fearful. Well, everybody's selling their SPS right now, which makes me want to scoop up a ton more, because I'm thinking long-term with this game, right? I'm thinking long-term. I'm thinking about Rift Watchers, and I'm thinking about Rebellion, because when Rebellion comes around and all of a sudden the vouchers are once again relevant, right? Everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, I need to buy as much SPS right now in order to stake. And, everybody's going to be complaining, oh man, if they had told us that vouchers are going to be whatever, well, they did tell you. They told you that vouchers are going to be important. We just don't know for what yet. And again, the part that is very uncertain is the fact that things could change on a dime, right? And we are all working with incomplete information. So again, I'm holding on because I would love to have, thousands of vouchers in the future for when these other expansions come out. I don't know how vouchers are going to play in with land. I don't know how vouchers are going to play in with the potential airdrop potions. So there is a lot that is being discussed. But as I said before in this video, it's really, really important, guys, to understand that we are working with incomplete information. And again, that is something that I didn't really stress and something that I was somewhat blind to just because I wasn't as focused on it initially. So I want to just stress that to you guys that this is where things are at right now. The SPS price absolutely tanking makes 100% sense to me. And so I'm considering buying. I'm not selling. I'm definitely holding and I'm staking and I'm earning more. I am considering buying though. So it's not me being bullish. It's just me understanding that SPS in the short term has been nerfed. And so therefore these might be fire sale prices that you can get. And anybody who's selling and who's selling at a profit at the very least, I don't blame you because SPS could go down even further in the short term. We don't know. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully it didn't come off too bearish. And if you are on the Splinterlands team, not that I expect you guys to listen to this, but anybody who might be affiliated with the game, I just want to stress again that I am very, very bullish on this game. I enjoy playing it too much to a sense. I'm supposed to be a musician. I am a musician and I don't work on music anymore because all I do is play this game. And yeah, it's taken over my life. So I love it. I do believe in the long-term effects of it, but I do wonder also, just to be completely fair and transparent, I do wonder what the short term is going to look like. And all I've been doing with this channel is just trying to call out areas that I feel could potentially not hinder the game, but wreck investors, right? So like me being bearish on DEC is something that I've been calling out here. And now me being not bearish on SPS, but telling you guys, like I didn't come on here and be like, guys, SPS is dipping, everybody buy the dip. Nah, I'm not going to say that. I'm saying that I might, but I'm also saying that this might be the appropriate value for SPS, if not lower, based on the short-term benefits that we're getting. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully it was valuable, and I would love to hear your opinions on everything that happened from the last AMA, end of season, all of that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, we can continue the conversation there. So have a great rest of your day. I will catch you guys in the next video and see you around the game.